Hey everyone, welcome to this episode of Reseller TV. Your host is always Josh. My co-host today is the tattooed sumo Ninja Turtles figure from like '92. Vintage guy. I got him at a yard sale for 25 cents. He sold for $12.10. Not a big come up, but stuff that I like to sell. So the last 2 days I did $1,200 and 1217 to be exact on eBay, Etsy, and Posh. Posh had 3 sales, 2 high dollar sales, which I don't do a lot on Poshmark, so I'll take more from them for sure. eBay and Etsy split the rest. If you're keeping track of the battle between Etsy and eBay, Etsy finally surpassed eBay as far as total number of sales in my last 90 days, and they probably surpassed in as far as dollar amount because I sell stuff for way more on Etsy than I do on eBay. So just I love you. I love Etsy. 6% fees too, which eBay's might probably pay with their regular fees is probably 10 to 15 plus promoted listings and everything. We're looking at 20% maybe on some stuff. So thank you, Etsy. I appreciate you bringing me customers. Anyways, let's get into everything I sold. I'm going to try to say not only what I sold it for, but how long it's been sitting, so you can kind of get an estimate on stuff that's good to look out for. And keep in mind, I buy everything for my buy cost is right around $1, maybe $2, $1 to $2 somewhere in there. So don't spend a lot. This was from the bins. Just relisted it. It was one of the items. eBay just delists stuff for some reason. I don't know if it just gets lost in the shuffle. I mean, this had a big stain on it. Otherwise, I was gonna keep it, but it did sell for $12. These hipster, I think they're Victoria's Secret jeans, sold for $12. I believe they were out of a storage unit. Genie, I picked him up this summer. He sold pretty quickly for $20 on Etsy. Etsy is a better place to sell plush than eBay. Here's one of the higher dollar sales. I got this summer. So this is a couple months I've had it listed, and I put it up kind of high at first because this buckle right here is pretty cool. The shawl, I don't know, but it ended up selling for 50 on Poshmark. And then this Orvis, it was another thing that got delisted on eBay, and I relisted it, and it sold immediately for $16. Nothing crazy there. Here's another Etsy sale, $40 for this Middle Earth shirt. There are no other comps or anything on it on this shirt. I had the only one, I believe, so $40 on Etsy. $25 for this cheer shirt. That's about what these go for. I've sold this one in the past. This one's from 1992. $25, and then a $20 Hawaiian shirt sold on eBay. LL Bean. That's the clothing. And then we have this Flying magazine. This has been sitting for a couple years. It's from the 1940s. I took a chance. It was 25 cents at an estate sale. And it only sold for, I believe, 14. Not the best flip on that one. We got this sold within the last 3 months. $12 on Etsy, I do believe. $10 on eBay. Sold immediately, probably less than a month. War of the Worlds Blu-ray. Hollywood Video. This is the Iron Giant. It was out of a storage unit. And it has been sitting for probably about 4 or 5 months. It sold for $25 on Etsy. This Linksys I went on vacation to northern Idaho. One of the last things, almost everything I got up there I've already sold. There's very few things left from my trip this summer. And they have all almost sold. This one sold for $30 for this Linksys. Then we got this has been sitting for quite a while. The Huskies are now in the playoffs. So I actually have a couple Husky items that sold today. Oh, I have a ticket stub somewhere too that I must have left in the other room. But I sold it. Excuse me. This sold for 10, and then the Huskies ticket stub sold for 10. It's from like the 1980s. Sports Illustrated, $9. This portfolio sold for 20 on Poshmark. This Rachel, this is the second one of those I sold. This was out of a storage unit. $25 on eBay, I do believe. Another storage unit. This was pretty broken, multiple spots. So this was pretty cool little item. If it wasn't all busted up, it probably would have sold for a lot more. But like $13 on that. Diecast, I sold this one for $12, $8. We're looking at $5 profit on those. I probably paid 5 cents each. And I actually sold another one this morning. That'll be on tomorrow's video. Celebrate Rose Parade enamel pins do pretty good for something that's small. So if you find a bunch of those in like a bag or something to buy them. This guy sold immediately. He's a little gorilla keychain. He was $8. He was out of a storage unit. Another storage unit is this little skull ring. This was like $12, I believe. These guys sold for $40, also out of the same storage unit as that one, and as that one, $40. These are slammers for Pogs. So, and I'm about to put up a bunch of Pogs too. This Slipknot sold for $17. Look out if you get buy storage units and there's ticket stubs in there and they're like vintage stuff. Buy them or keep them and flip them. They're easy to list, easy to store, easy to ship. This is a porcelain. It's like Gurel, I believe, but that sold for $40 on Etsy. This little guy, I actually have a full set of these guys, these Santas. This one sold for $17, so I'm hoping to get like $40 for the whole set. Beanie Baby, funny, he sold for like $10. And then we got this. This sold for $32. This is out of a storage unit. I almost donated that. Another storage unit. These sold for like $17. The little reef or little bows, velvet bows. Another storage unit find. This little jester sold for $20. Jingle All the Way storage unit. This storage unit, this sponge sold for $17. Why? I don't know. I didn't even know what the listed as because that's literally the only one on eBay. Jingle All the Way sold for $12. These were 25 cents per little thing. They sold for $70 on Etsy. $122 for this Bauer ice skates. Some more 25 for the Ruth doll. 65 for the Santa Claus. He is broken and does not play, and then that little thing's broken. I included that all in the listing. Hopefully the buyer like at least looked at it. And then I think, two best sales of the day. Both of these were free out of the free storage unit that I cleared out. $100 for Steve Prefontaine and $115 for the 1992 Dream Team basketball program. Thanks for watching, guys.